All right, we got us a call here to do, and a little bit different. It's it was no heating call a couple days ago. Man, I'd really like to know whose mini split that is just sitting there. Anyway, boss man come here over the weekend, and they had I think he said the pilot tube on this York unit was stopped up. So he just kind of cleaned it out for him real good and told him that we'd come back and kind of look everything over real good. Man, I wish that wasn't dirty like that. Let me brush that off. I have somewhere to put my knees on. But we want to just kind of look it over real good and kind of, I guess, maintenance it or have us do a service on it just to make sure they don't have any other trouble the rest of the winter. It's one of these newer York package units. He told me it was a York package unit, but he didn't tell me how new it was. Looks like it was 2014. It's put in, so not terribly old. This is what I thought it was like. So let's see here. I don't know what he's talking about this. Looks like somebody's put that on. A new motor on, I guess. We'll poke something through that hole and kind of clean that out while we're here. But I think our main thing is we're gonna take this pressure switch or the pilot tube off and kind of clean this flame sensor while we're here. So let's just unplug that. Unplug his igniter. That way that won't be a issue. So let's just try to take that loose. And let's see here. Always be careful when you're trying to take these off. I mean, sometimes I'll go get an actual 7/16 wrench. I'm doing these because sometimes you can do a little too much when you're doing these. Okay, we'll take that out. Well, I've got an extension. We'll just use our drill to zip that right on. That come out real easy. That's not coming out at all. Well, ain't that something? That sure is not wanting to come out at all. Take my pocket screwdriver and create a little bit of force behind it. That's not wanting to come out. Somebody must have put that in and overdone it.
How you doing?
All doing just fine.
Are you sweet?
We almost got her out. It's probably gonna be hot, but not as bad as I thought. You can zoom in. See right there where its thread's been eaten off. So somebody just sat there and kept going and going and going, and didn't know when to quit. Man, I'm trying to get this monkey this thing out. It's gonna be real. There we go. We'll clean our flame sensor over here if I can get it out. Man, I just can't hold nothing. See? There's our igniter. People for some reason think I'm my boss's son, and I don't know why. Because I don't look anything, I mean, in the face, I don't look nothing like him or his son or his wife. I mean, the only thing I guess I got going for me is I'm tall like they are. I guess it doesn't help that I wear glasses too, because they all wear glasses. But it's just funny. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been somewhere and people they'll come up to me and they'll start talking and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm all right." So now, back, I want to show you my little thing I like to use. If I can actually hold on to my needle nose. I got something right here. It's a dandy. This little thing is I'll zoom it in just a little bit so you can see it. Lord, I hate that little dial thing when it pops up. All right, there we go. So I keep me this little, it's probably zoomed down more than it needs to be. Boy, why ain't that focusing? There we go. But I get me like a, this is off a wire brush. There we go. Now I get a full reach on. There we go. That's poked out pretty good now. So that's gonna be on the knee because it's in there and that hole ain't deep or nothing. It's just a hole right there. So let's try to put this back best we can. If I can get it back in. I've took these out before, and they just sometimes they I'll give you a little bit of trouble about going back in. There we go. Kinda. Looks like the pilot tube is in a bad spot there. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. So, let me put one screw back in. And I will get a screw from somewhere else, put in the bottom one, because this other one is useless. All right. What in the world?
It's nothing major.
Oh no, he just want me to come over here and just kind of make sure he done everything right.
I don't know what I don't know. I think he said there's trash, but how's it getting in there?
Well, so that's just like a teeny little hole, and I'm gonna hold this little piece of wire I used to clean that out. I don't know how well you can see that little bitty wire.
I see what you're saying.
That's how little that hole is, because that just barely goes in there to clean that out. And it could just be any little,
Fine.
yeah, it could be like a little piece of dust get over it. I mean, I've seen where a spider will crawl over it and it'll just block it from going just because it's such a small hole.
Right. Well, I appreciate y'all coming and fixing it, because I think we're fixing it.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell I've messed that up bad. Let's take our little copper wire I've got. We're gonna poke it through this little pressure switch in the back wall. Just to make sure it ain't not our little. Alright, so I backed it out. Got it started back the right way. They are hard to, I don't know why it's these short units that always is troublesome. And I don't know why they like to do with the little pilot valve, because I don't understand what you gain or lose from that. Because I mean, it ain't standard pilot. It's like it lights the pilot, the flame sensor confirms the flame, then it opens the main burners. I don't understand that. I mean, you know, everybody else does a little something different, but see, we are good. We're gonna pack this up and let them know we got them fixed. And this is why we took care of. Let's vent that right quick. Oh me, I didn't realize I still had that long extension on my drill. Anyway. We're gonna pack up and let these people know we got them took care of, and thanks for watching.